week on UAE Weekly, the Dubai Airshow at its new home, Dubai World Central, this year promises to be the biggest and most exciting show yet in its 26-year history. 2011 saw over $63 billion in deals sealed, and industry insiders expect this to increase in 2013. It has been a massive week for music in Dubai, with Dubai Music Week hosting the who's who in the industry. We speak with Taymoor Marmarchi, Executive Director of G3, about why the big names in entertainment keep coming back to the emirate. And if you are looking for an alternative to the tedious exercise routines out there, the latest craze could be for you. There is much anticipation in the lead up to the 13th edition of the fastest growing airshow. Now moving into its new home, the Dubai Airshow promises to be the biggest and most exciting show yet. According to aviation experts, the Middle East and China are witnessing the strongest growth in the aviation sector, with the emergence of major airline carriers from the region, the expanding infrastructure and its strategic location. Organisers say this year they are putting on a show that will reflect the dynamic aviation industry in the region, the aerospace community's continuing importance globally, and the UAE's role in all these, as Khadija Saleh reports.
By October 27, Dubai is expected to unveil its massive new airport to passengers, Al Maktoum International at the Dubai World Central in Jebel Ali. Almost a month later, all eyes will be on the DWC again, when Dubai Airshow opens its doors to its new home at a purpose-built facility. According to Sharif Fahmi, CEO of F&E Aerospace, they are ready to stage the most exciting event yet from the 17th till the 21st of November.
There's a new renewed energy really in the market. And so we're looking already at how many companies, for example, have signed up with us. And we're already 11% higher than we were in 2011. As a matter of fact, we feel very confident that there will be some very exciting announcements made at this air show.
Held every 2 years, Fahmi says there is already an 11% rise in participants. Exhibitors alone are over 1,000 already compared to 960 in 2011. With more than 56,000 visitors registered in the 12th edition, he added that this year's show will mirror global as well as regional trends and demands.
The humanitarian pavilion hasn't been done before, and what we did is we worked with the UN World Food Program and Care by Air. We brought them together and said, hey, let's kind of show off what the community of aerospace can do when it comes to the humanitarian. On the last day of the air show, we kicked this off in 2011. We did a Futures Day, and so we're partnered up with the Higher College of Technology, and we're bringing in students, about 500 different students from the various universities, to come and be inspired about aviation. And so we have some really kind sponsors of the event and some really dynamic speakers that will come in and challenge and motivate, the youth of tomorrow, the future leaders of aerospace and aviation.
2 years ago, the Dubai Airshow saw major deals closed, and the total order booked was over $63 billion. This year, organizers are confident that the increased space, improved facilities, and many more will ensure major deal announcements, higher sales figures, and added value to the overall experience for trade exhibitors and the public.
We're going to be able to even showcase more of the aircraft capabilities in the skies for the audience and for the trade show attendees. And of course, this will hopefully help people lock in the sales.
Among the highlights this year is the launch of Skyview, which promises unrivaled experience for the public to watch the world's top pilots maneuver their aircraft in the guaranteed sunny blue skies in the emirate.
We've opened up the access roads to come in, and so we have 3 different roads, Sheikh Zayed Road, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, and the Emirates Road, all leading to the same location. We have over 5,000 parking spots, and so for trade exhibitors, parking is going to be ample. For people attending the Skyview event, the public venue, we were going to have dedicated parking for them as well. And this year, unlike 2011, we're actually going to utilize public transportation. So we're going to capitalize on the metro. 2 particular stops, Bin Battuta metro stop and Jebel Ali metro stop. Bin Battuta will be dedicated to all the exhibitors and trade show attendees. For the public event, Skyview is going to be in Jebel Ali. And again, we're looking probably 20 to 30 minute bus commute.
Among the many highlights of the last Dubai Airshow includes the debut of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner in the Middle East and the international debut of the UAE's Al-Fursan aerobatic team. Come November, the aviation industry will make new history at the Dubai Airshow's new home, where it aims to fly even higher. Khadija Sali, UAE Weekly.
Dubai has just finished hosting one of the largest music events in the region, Dubai Music Week. This was the first music industry trade show in the Middle East and North Africa, where all the major music labels, artists and merchants alike came together to network and exhibit their products, as well as launch their new initiatives in front of key decision makers and purchasers. The week-long event saw legendary music producer Quincy Jones conduct exclusive seminars, as well as live concerts from Will.i.am, Timbaland and Selena Gomez, to name a few. Behind it all, the global Gumbo Group, together with DXB Live, organised the star-studded event. And on the eve of the opening night, we sat with G3's Executive Director, Taymoor Marmarchi, and found out why the A-listers keep coming back to Dubai. Having over 12 years of experience in the entertainment industry, in your opinion, how do you think Dubai compares to other cities worldwide as an entertainment hub?
I think Dubai is an amazing city. It's an opportunity, really a platform which connects sort of the international market with the Middle East, North Africa, and also the bridges it to the Asian markets. I think Dubai has that demographic, the multicultural demographic, full of diversity, so it does have a huge potential. Over the past 10 years, I would say that's definitely been growing and definitely had a lot of evolution in terms of its way of productions and talent that is coming out from this region. And the ad hoc sort of live entertainment business. So there's a lot of these new shows coming here. Artists are finally coming in and putting them on their tours. That Dubai is a city, one of their key cities to attend. And that's kind of one of the main focuses we want to establish in this market. Obviously, the industry, this is a long time coming. Dubai Music Week is here to sort of introduce Dubai to another element of the industry. It's actually coming up with the right format and platform for artists to be showcased, music production companies to have a voice, new talent from music app developers, technology brands to be able to present and to engage with different artists and different networking with different companies. It's now allowing the region to come together. Dubai as a city geographically makes the most sense representing this market, but additionally the fact that music as a commodity is what we want to kind of establish. It's a business at the end of the day. And I think that opportunity will really be a successful one with Dubai Music Week.
Now, Quincy Jones is the chairman of G3, who was in Dubai for the launch of the Tomorrow or Bukra initiative, which also brought some of the Middle East top artists to Dubai. What do you think keeps attracting people like Quincy Jones and the top artists in the Middle East to the Emirate?
Well, I'm Quincy Jones, yes, he's the chairman of the company. He's also a visionary, he's a pioneer in everything he does. And one of the mandates for this event was very much about making something new, innovative, changing the way that things are done. And I think that's what's exciting about it. Quincy, with the Bukra project, it was a phenomenal opportunity for us to really encompass the region, 26 artists over 16 different countries, and we really were able to create something like a humanitarian song that connected all the market. And the beautiful thing about it, it crossed over, it's had about 10 million hits on YouTube, raised money for charities. So it was a great way to introduce Quincy to the market in this music industry. He's been coming here for over 30 years, so he's very familiar with the culture. And now with this initiative, we really want to take it to that next level, is actually establish the industry, develop something that's really exciting and really allows all sorts of different people from all age groups and demographics to come together and to do business, to learn, to mentor. So for us, really, it was about taking an industry, establishing it, rather than this just simple ad hoc business where there's no real connection. The opportunity here as well is that Dubai has so much movement in the technology sector and the digital age, with us opportunities to be able to cross. Music now is all about sharing, and it's the simplicity of doing that. The industry's changed in that format, and Dubai needs to be also at the forefront of what's going on in that industry.
When I think about the genesis of what's happening in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, it's astounding, because I don't know whether it was 28 or 30 years ago, this was a desert with camels, right? And what they've done now has made it one of the most modern, progressive cultures and cities on the planet. And I come here a lot, in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and have been for a long time, for 60 years, to see what's happening. I see the difference between Shanghai and Abu Dhabi and Dubai and Beijing is they still deal with British architecture. And I love this region because they stay with their roots, the Islam roots, and that's what I love. They stay with who they are. And it's international now. It's grown to an international, with an international perspective, and that's very important. But I have never seen such growth in my life as here. It's just absolutely incredible. I look forward to all the great things we can do. Launching artists from the Emirates worldwide, starting with the States and so forth.
Now, Dubai Music Week is the first music industry trade show in the Middle East and North Africa, where major labels, artists and merchants are coming together to network. What was your motivation behind organising an event of this scale, and why do you think it hasn't been done before?
I think that it's an evolution process. It takes time for the industry to establish, like any other industry. The reality is that the business nature of the music industry here in this part of the world has been very much ad hoc. I mean, we've been saying that it's sort of a lot of different events going on, a lot of different productions, all sorts of talent, but there's no real connection, there's no real place where everybody can come together and really be able to take that to the next level and take their dreams, their visions, opportunities there. It's very much independent business. We believe Dubai Music Week will be that platform which will be able to establish this, because now I think after years and years of different changes in the industry, we're able now to look at it as a sort of, and the fact that Dubai is such a forward-thinking city, really to be able to get on straight into the direction of what's going on in the international market, the movement with telecom, the movement with digital, and being able to be there as well. I think that's also taken its time to get to this place. And now we really believe that it's an opportunity. There's so much great talent from the region that it's undiscovered. And with all these different shows as well, it's encouraging people to take that opportunity to be able to showcase themselves, use this as a platform. So we want this to become a real springboard for new talent.
We will go to a short break now, but up next we continue our conversation with Global Gumbo Group's Executive Director. Stay with us.